Just want to do a quick video of a playground that I made. It's just a typical 2-level playground with some additions I added. First one is this raised sandbox, and I raised it to make it easier to play with, the kids. I can put a chair right here with it off, and then my son can go on the other side of the chair. He usually just stands up and walks around it, and we play with his monster trucks with sand and rocks and stuff like that in there. Just a lot easier than getting on the ground or trying to get in it. And I put it under here so there's some shade, so it's not like in the direct sunlight. And I added a water line that's being fed from the side of the house, so it's buried underground here, all the way down, all the way up the side of the house to the spigot. And I put a shut-off valve, like a splitter at the spigot by the side of the house, so I can shut it off there at the source. And then I added another splitter here that feeds the water hose, and then this other side travels up the side here and then goes to a couple other water features I added. I'll tell you here in a second. The water hose has been nice because you can reach the backyard to water. I got a orange tree over there, and just, I don't know, it's just fun to play with the water hose with kids. And then I have this here that I just mounted. I just take off and I throw it in the yard. Kids like to jump over it and stuff like that. And then this right here is just piped for a water slide. And then this right here, kind of dirty right now, but it's a water gun. I got another splitter that's going up to the water gun. And then this other one goes here to, it's like a waterfall that I put like a pipe, and I drill holes in it. So the water will like come down here over the slide, and then right here, when we turn this on, the water will actually like run down the slide. I guess I can show you that first. So to turn that on, you just turn the water on here, and now water is going down the slide. And if you want to adjust it, you can adjust it with that knob right there. And then this knob controls the waterfall portion that we can turn on. You can make it less or higher, whatever you want. And then, the kids just get right here under the waterfall, and then they go down the water slide. It's ridiculously fast. You gotta have something at the bottom or somebody to catch them when they're going down. The water gun is a spray wand for a pressure washer. It's a Ryobi. It's got some fittings tied into a regular water hose that comes down here to the splitter. So when you turn that on, it's a water gun that's mounted and sprays out, and I don't know, shoot your enemies from up high in the fort. This is just a little plastic scope that does nothing. It's all plastic inside, that you can, has like some crosshairs in there, or it used to, I don't know what happened to them, but you can get a tight shot on your enemy. And then I made this little swivel here so they can't take it off, but they can still swivel it all around anywhere they want. It's just a caster. This is the top of a caster, and the wheel was right here, and I took the wheel out, and then I used some pipe clamps, or some pipe hangers rather, and then put just a rod through there, and that's pretty much it. And this over here, this tube looking thing, is just a bunch of 2-inch conduit that I got. And you take this top off here, and you put HotWheels cars down in this, and they travel down the tube all the way around, and if I can get a shot of it, they come out the bottom here. What you do is there's a bucket that is tied to this rope here that's lowered down. That rope is on a pulley, and then the rope goes all the way down with the bucket. The cars just shoot out of this tube here into the bucket, and then you reel it back up. It's kind of like out of sorts right now. Someone's going crazy with it, but you just reel it back up with this right here, and it pulls the bucket all the way back up. And then once the bucket's up, you take the cars and you dump them out, and you throw this back over, and then you just lower it back down to the target. Not getting a good shot there, but you just lower it back down to the target, and once it's in the target there, those blocks, put the cars in there and do it all over again. There's a shot of the tube here, how it wraps around. So it shoots in the cars from the top and they go all the way down to the bottom. This was a 4x4 post at the top, but it was starting to sag. So, and I like to swing with my son, so I upgraded it to a 4x6. So it gave me, 2 more inches in vertical height there, because all the weight's coming down, so there's no sag. It actually works really well. I put pavers underneath. I don't know why I did that. I just thought it would be better than just having mulch under there. And yeah, he likes to go under there and just sit down and play with his monster trucks and stuff like that. I ended up building this ladder out of 2x4s, and I bought the actual ladder handles on Amazon, and then I just used some grip tape that you get at Lowe's or Home Depot or any hardware store, and it's held up. I mean, this playground's been built for well over 2 years now, and it's still in really good shape. These are actual decking boards. The ones before were a lot skinnier, and they were a lot thinner, and they were rotting out. So I replaced them with actual decking boards, and it's been awesome. I actually rebuilt these whole 2 decks. I used 4x4s at the bottom, and then I have 2x4 right here in the middle to give it some more support. If you guys have any questions or any other ideas, I'm moving out of the house, so I thought I'd take a video of this, but I'm gonna rebuild one like this similar whenever I get a new house. So I'm really open to any ideas that you guys have done on your playground. And yeah, until next time, thanks for watching.